Alright, this is one tip for every survivor in Forsaken. We're gonna go down the line, starting off with Shitletsky. We'll be joined by our brother. He's gonna be our test dummy of sorts. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so he's gonna be Shitletsky. So come over here a second. Okay, so come over here. I'm gonna chase you, and you're gonna fall down here. Okay, so how this is gonna work is, since survivors are slowed down whenever they... Okay, so demonstrate. Okay, whenever they jump off a height, they slow down a bit, and the killer doesn't stop. So whenever I chase him, he's going to slash behind him so he can catch me up on him. Yeah, exactly like that. So it's a really good tip for Shitletsky. And yeah, that's the tip for Shitletsky. You might already know that. But tip for Shitletsky. Now, I'm gonna be noob. Well, first I would have to. No one does. Well, anyways, he's gonna be killer and I'm gonna be noob. So here's what we're gonna be doing. So Ghost Burger, right? Okay. So it's used to avoid enemies and like the killer and his minions. So that will, yeah, he's gonna be using Cool Kid. So he's gonna be using Cool Kid so he can spawn minions. I do believe you have to use the Ghost Burger before he summons his minions. So after I summon my Ghost Burger, come here. After I do Ghost Burger, summon your minions. They should be able to see me. What the heck? Why did I see me? I don't understand. So yeah, it just depends on what noob skin you're wearing if you want to avoid the killer. So if you have a skin like mine, it's pretty bland. It's the yourself noob skin, but like you can just make it whatever you want. It's not making whatever you want. So, oh yeah, and you can also use this to tank it for your other survivor friends. So if survivor is getting attacked by minions, you can use Slate Skin to protect them from the minions and they'll take damage. So well, yeah, somehow I won the most farming. So he's gonna be killer again. I'm gonna shoot Elliot. We're both gonna be survivors because I'm gonna damage him a little bit, and then that would mean that I can deal with Elliot. So I'm gonna show you a little tip for dealing with Elliot. Well, that's what this video is about. Okay, so I'm gonna disable the timer and put him as a survivor a little bit. So I'm going to apply status to him. Deleting. Hold up. Okay, so since he's hurt, okay, so go over there and try to like run past me. Like come over here and try to run past me. Act like you're getting chased by a killer. So you have to throw it. The wrong way is throwing it at the survivor, which gives them a chance to miss it because it's gonna go behind them to where the killer is chasing them. But if you throw it in front of them, it makes a clear pathway for them to be able to. It's gonna be a clear path to be able to heal. Unless that survivor likes juking and, you know, just avoids everything if possible. Or if another survivor logs it, which happens often. So next one will be Builderman. So you want to place turrets on higher places. So the map we're going to be using to demonstrate that is, I actually have no clue. Oh well, whatever. Any map, actually. It probably works. So, go here. So, if the killer is chasing you, but not chasing you, if the killer is far from you and you have time to build, you should build it somewhere up, like right here on this map. You can shoot downward too, and so it's a pretty wide range as well. So it can down shoot. That. So, unless he's hiding behind something or too far away, I don't see why this shouldn't be flawless unless the killer just shifts his focus attention to Spencer. No, there's no. I don't know if it's for that. Place dispensers not in corners because killers can get you easily in corners. So, yeah. That's it for Builderman. Yeah, I'm a bit sick, so I'm just... Yeah, like that. I'm like that. So for 007, 007. So I have forced myself. Okay, so there's a strategy I know of that works on everything but slasher. So you basically use your clone as a body block, and it works a lot of the time if you just keep your cursor. It has to be cursor mode, by the way. If you just keep the cursor near you or in front of you, so it can match your pace. So. Demonstrating. So run and spawn your, like, is it on cursor? Is your clone on cursor? Okay, so you can use the clone for body blocking like that. But if it's a cool kid and wants to be override, we'll probably get rid of it. So let me just finish showing this. I'm not that good with cool kids, so you can't blame me. I'm feeling a thing. Yeah, see. Okay, so that's the tip for 007. But if there's minions, the minions will ignore your clone. So, minions, they won't work for them. But if it's killer and you're running away, yeah, I'm gonna get cursed to die. Just a minute, what killer? But slasher can hit multiple targets, so it wouldn't be possible. So for 2-time, they really nerfed 2-time, so... Ooh. So yeah, being two-time, after Raging Pace, since Jason, or now known as Slasher, gets slowed down. Now since he's slowed, okay, use Raging Pace. And you see how he slashes? Just slash. Since he slows down, bro, what have you done? Okay. So use Raging Pace again? Use Raging Pace again? Then if they use Raging Pace, they might not turn around fast enough if they're still focused on Survivor. So there's also the corner stab, basically everything. The killer's chasing you, you back up, stab, like that. I don't have a head, that's crazy. So yeah, that was the tip for two-time. Corner stabs, which isn't even really a tip, everyone should know that. But yeah, the Raging Pace one, since the killer is slowed down, he might not have time to dodge it, so it's probably a guaranteed dagger stab for you. So here's the one for guess. You know, obviously I'm a guess myself here. So bait blocking is, there's a couple different ways of bait blocking. So there's the generator bait, which we're going to be trying first. So whenever you're doing a generator, you always want to be on guard. If the killer tries to attack you while doing a generator, you know. Oh, yeah, I forgot I pushed myself as killer. Let me change that. Slasher. Survivor. So, the generator bait block is easy to pull off. So, where are you? Oh, okay. So when you're doing generator, whenever the killer comes up to you, you wanna... I don't know why I was pressing spacebar. Okay, go back. Go back. Okay, so whenever the killer runs up to you while doing this generator, you want to block and parry, get out of there, because that's the generator bait block. And there's also several other bait blocks that might include, okay, so there's one bait block where you have to, it's basically breaking the patience of the killer if you keep, juking them. So it's basically breaking the patience. They'll get unpatient. Okay, dude. You're supposed to get unpatient. You're supposed to let me juke you. Anyways, so... you want to break the patience of the killer. They might get a hit on... And then, since you broke their patience, you're gonna try getting for a lucky hit. Meaning that, yeah, you'll get to do a block. Then, other block is basically, not able to be done in this video, because it includes another person having to be in the game, another survivor. So it's basically the protection bait, so you have to be on another survivor, like when they're getting chased. This is good for killers like Cool Kid, Noli, and Slasher, because Slasher can hit multiple targets, but if you block it, it's cancelled. So yeah, I'll just have the timer's broken. Why is the timer broken? Okay, just leave it alone. Ah, why are you naked? Oh. Is that the next survivor? We're gonna be doing tips for tap. So, Lincoln's gonna be being Taff. Okay. So, one tip that I do know of is the one where it's kind of like the Shedletsky one. You've got to place a subspace trip mine at the bottom. But this might be counterable. But since it could be counterable if a killer is good and suspects it. So, but for mid and unexperienced killers, it's basically like the Shedletsky one. So you have to place a trip down in a place where you would drop. Come over here. Come over. Come over. Come over. Oh. So I'm gonna demonstrate. So throw your trip mine right here. Make sure it just goes like, and this room is really good to do it in too, since it kind of blends in. So we're gonna be chasing Lincoln, and then I'm not gonna see the trip mine and get stunned by it, but he also might get stunned by it if it's a Taff getting chased. But if it's another survivor, they'll be just fine. So that's the tip for Taff. So yeah, that's essentially oh yeah. In darker rooms, the trip wire can also be effective, and you know, corners behind door frames. It's time to die. Oh wait, you died. You're in the wall? What do you mean you're in the wall? Oh, you were in the wall. Then you fell at the map. You died. Alrighty. So that's the end of tips for Taff. Okay, so now next tip is tip for Deucicar. Lincoln will be Deucicar. And, you know, I'll be Killer again. Okay, alright, so basically it's a producer card. Stay very far back. If you're gonna get targeted, then, I mean, it's not exactly counterable if you're getting targeted. So, basically, whenever you're furthest from the killer, you want to try and blast them like that. And then it'll give you a lot of time to get away. But if it's a ranged killer like 1x, I will be less doable. But you can also protect people. Whenever a survivor gets entanglement, you want to protect them with your shield. Like, that's for... that's for, like, what I told you, but, like, if there's other people, I don't know if you can do it through corruption spikes. It's also a little bit easy to dodge, but, right. Okay, so essentially, that's a tip for Producer Star. Now, the next survivor is going to be, the next and last survivor is going to be Chance. One tip, well, yeah, okay. Lincoln's going to be covering this one. Oh, wait. Where is it? Oh, yeah. He's going to be killer. I'm going to be Chance. So whenever the killer is low on stamina, you want to shoot the killer. And it's so they can't dodge, because Chance's gun happens quick. But also another tip for Chance's gun is you never want to do it at 1 or 2 charges, because if you do it 1 charge, you have a chance of blowing up. But if you have a 25% chance of blowing up and a 25% chance of it just not firing and a 50 firing, so like, okay, so if you have 1 charge, you can. Okay, why do I have such good luck? Why? Oh, I don't think it blows up whenever you do that. I don't know if it's just that I'm lucky, or... Oh, definitely not lucky. Oh, yeah, it can explode. I don't know why I just got lucky on those 1 charges. Sometimes you can get really lucky, but sometimes you can just die. But whenever you're low, you want to wait for your weakness to go away in order to shoot, because if you shoot and it blows up with weakness, you're practically dead. So that was all survivor tips. That's gonna be all, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was a real Forsaken. Okay, that sounds stupid. Okay, what is happening? Why is it showing this? Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys later. Yeah, okay. See you guys later. This is Eddie Jacob. I might sound a lot different. Okay? Don't worry. Sick. Well, actually, do worry. It sucks being sick. Anyways. See you guys later. Bye.